These decorations are completely unacceptable and violate the community guidelines. You need to take them down by morning.
This is ridiculous. It's barely even Halloween yet. We have rights.
It started like any normal October afternoon in Maplewood Estates, a quiet, picture-perfect neighborhood somewhere in suburban America. The lawns were trimmed, the houses looked identical, and the HOA rules were intense. But nothing, and I mean nothing, was stricter than her. Everyone in the neighborhood knew her as Karen Whitmore, the self-appointed queen of the HOA. Officially, she was just the HOA president. Unofficially, she acted like she owned every driveway, mailbox, and blade of grass in the entire community. Now, most people just avoided her. Except one person who didn't even realize what they were about to get into, one 6-year-old, Jake Miller. Jake lived with his parents in a small corner house. He wasn't a troublemaker, just a creative kid who loved Halloween more than anything. Every year, he went all out with decorations. But this year, he decided to go viral level. We're talking fog machines, fake tombstones, LED lights, a motion sensor skeleton, and a giant hand-built haunted archway at the front walkway. Neighbors loved it. Kids from nearby streets were already coming by just to see it, and Halloween was still a week away. But there was one person who didn't love it. You guessed it, Karen. The confrontation happened at exactly 4:17 p.m. Jake was outside adjusting one of the lights when Karen marched up his driveway, clipboard in hand, sunglasses on, that signature disapproving look already locked in. "Excuse me," she said sharply. Jake turned. "Oh, hi, Mrs. Whitmore." Karen didn't smile. "What exactly do you think you're doing?" Jake blinked. Decorating for Halloween?" Karen flipped a page on her clipboard like she'd been waiting for this moment all day. "These decorations violate HOA Regulation 7.3 subsection B. Seasonal displays must be minimal, tasteful, and not obstruct walkways or disturb neighborhood aesthetics." Jake looked confused. "But everyone says they like it." Karen leaned in slightly. "This isn't about everyone. It's about the rules." Then she pulled out a paper. "I'm issuing a $500 fine." Effective immediately, Jake's face dropped. "Wait, $500 for decorations?" Karen nodded, like she was doing him a favor. "Consider it a lesson." And just like that, she turned and walked away. The clip that changed everything, what Karen didn't know, Jake's younger sister, Emma, had been recording the whole thing from inside the house. Not on purpose at first. She was filming a TikTok about the decorations, but she caught everything. Karen's tone, the fine, the attitude. That night, Emma uploaded a short clip with a simple caption, "HOA Karen finds my brother $500 for Halloween decorations." At first, it got a few views, then a few hundred. Then it exploded. Within 12 hours, the video had over 2 million views. People were furious. Comments flooded in. "This is why everyone hates HOAs. $500 for Halloween? Justice for this kid. Make it go more viral." And it didn't stop there. The internet does its thing by morning. Internet detectives had already identified the neighborhood, found the HOA website, pulled up Karen's role as president, but then something bigger happened. Someone posted an older clip. Same Karen, different situation. In the video, Karen was seen setting up massive Christmas decorations the previous year, way bigger than Jake's Halloween setup. Lights everywhere, inflatable figures, decorations covering half her yard. And guess what? That clearly broke the same HOA rule she had just enforced. The backlash within hours, the narrative flipped from annoying Karen to hypocritical HOA tyrant. The new captions circulating everywhere. She fined a teen $500 for decorations, but look at her yard. Now the views weren't just in the millions, they were climbing toward 10 million. Local news picked it up, TikTok creators started stitching the video. Even YouTubers began covering it. And suddenly, Maplewood Estates wasn't so quiet anymore. The neighborhood turns by the afternoon. Something unexpected started happening. Neighbors began decorating. A lot. One house put up a giant inflatable pumpkin, another added flashing lights, then another added skeletons, then another. Within hours, it turned into a full-blown neighborhood-wide protest through decorations. It was like everyone had silently agreed. If Jake gets fined, we all break the rules. Karen stepped outside that evening and froze. Her perfectly controlled neighborhood now looked like a Halloween festival. Karen tries to fight back. Karen immediately started going door to door. Clipboard, angry tone, same routine. But this time, it didn't work. People pushed back. Some ignored her. Others recorded her. One neighbor even said, "If you fine him, you fine all of us." And yes, that was recorded too. And yes, it went viral. The HOA meeting disaster that night. Karen called an emergency HOA meeting. She probably thought she could regain control. She was wrong. Residents showed up in huge numbers, more than ever before, and they weren't quiet. People brought up the unfair fine, her selective enforcement, the Christmas decoration, hypocrisy, her behavior in the viral videos. Karen tried to defend herself. It's about maintaining standards. But she kept getting interrupted. At one point, someone literally played the viral clip out loud during the meeting. The room turned against her. Fast. The 24-hour outcome. Less than 24 hours after the original video was posted, everything changed. The HOA board made an emergency decision. Jake's $500 fine, canceled. New rule review initiated. Karen, removed as HOA president pending investigation. And just like that, the power shifted. The ending the next evening, something amazing happened. The entire neighborhood came together. Kids, families, even people who barely talked before. They turned Jake's house into the main Halloween attraction. Someone brought music, someone added more decorations, someone even brought snacks and drinks. And Jake, he stood there, smiling, still a little shocked. What started as a $500 fine turned into a viral moment that changed everything. Final line, outro style. Sometimes all it takes is one unfair moment, one video, and one community willing to stand up. To remind someone that power doesn't come from rules, it comes from people.